Now, a lot of people out here who are doing these 9 to 5 jobs, as we said earlier, do experience, and especially millennials and Generation Z and Generation X and whatever they are named, they all experience stress and existential crisis. Sorry, that word itself is so big. So they all feel that, okay, I'm living in the moment, but this moment doesn't feel real. Am I living in a virtual reality? This, I'm not doing best for myself. This is the existential crisis and especially in this time when we have COVID and we are going into another lockdown, supposedly, and people are at home, the feeling of existential crisis increases. So, how can Ikigai help with stress management and if somebody is facing these kind of crisis?
In fact, it's a direct response to stress management because the definition of ikigai is the purpose of being, the purpose to live, the reason to jump out of bed every morning. And stress comes out of exactly the opposite, the purpose of not being, the reason why you should not jump out of bed every morning,
Yeah.
the reason for not being. That's exactly the opposite of ikigai. So when you find a ikigai, you're actually going exactly, you're conflicting with stress head on. You're taking it head on. Because
Yeah.
every morning when you get up, there's a reason to get up. And of course, in my entire life, I've been through many, many stressful and depressing moments.
Yeah.
All the viewers, readers will agree to this fact that when you're really down, you don't wake up in the morning. You don't feel like waking up. That's the first sign of high depression or a suicidal tendency, that you don't want to wake up. And the definition of ikigai, the reason to jump out of bed every morning. So
Wow.
it's exactly in I should say loggerheads with stress and depression, and that's the reason why more than 80% in the US are undergoing heavy stress syndrome. It's because none of them are doing the ikigai. They're all going the purpose of not being, or the reason not to jump out of bed. So they're all getting into that particular mode.
And I feel like they're learning as well, because even just another random fact, as I was researching about it, there's a Google trend that happens, all right, and like Google trend in India during this COVID time, and I checked it like a month back. Google trend in India is about anxiety, financial losses, financial bearings, depression. It's on a high. India is the second most worldwide for major anxiety and major depression. But the speaking out factor doesn't happen here. To take it inside, and this is the opposite of what we are saying. We're telling you to, you know, give it out, give it outwards, to take it inside and just keep it inside. That feeling, you're creating a dark ball of negativity inside you, and it will try to kill you from inside. And till the time you say it out loud, until the time you go into an healing process, it won't help you. So I would advise, like, all these people who are feeling these existential crises and feeling like a lot of stress, and especially what Deepak said, that feeling like, you know, not to get up in the morning. What's the point of getting up in the morning? Let's find your ikigai. Let's today find your ikigai. Let's try to motivate you, try to get out of bed in the morning with a happy face and being passionate about something that you work for and being happy about it. And that is what the Zen philosophy also is. What is being in Zen? Being in Zen is being completely calm, being completely in the mood of it. To apply the Zen philosophy to your work itself, being completely immersed in your work. So something like that will obviously help you. Finding your ikigai will obviously help you being a happier person, being passionate about it. uh Now,